Hey y'all, I'm back. Yes, it's been a long time. And this is not this. It's not. Still using this. Probably gonna do a separate video on how I'm using them both, but I'm using them both. I'm actually and for sure using them both. But anywho, so it's been a minute again since I posted the last video, because like I said in the last video, when I'm going through stuff, you can hear it in my voice. I think that this weekend I hit like a point where I'm like, you know what, we're done with all that. And I had to like start thinking about, like, before all the foolishness started happening in my life, like, where was the last time you was good? And it's gonna sound crazy, but it's not gonna sound crazy to y'all, because y'all understand. I missed, and it's not that missing my notebooks was like, it's not like missing my notebooks was my problem. I mean, because I was journaling. Like, I was journaling. We looked through this. We saw that. We saw my journaling. I was honest and very open with what I was going through. So I did journal. But, I don't know. It's the way I journal. When I'm in a notebook, I just do it differently. Anyway, long story short, the other day, I was like, I just missed my notebook. I don't throw away unfinished notebooks because I will jump in and out of them randomly. So long story short, I decided to jump back into my undated in 2 weeks from Sterling Ink. And I must say, I am glad that I did it. I'm glad that I did it. Been very, very relaxing. Very relaxing. And I'm so glad I did it. It definitely got a sister through the weekend. And it was relaxing and therapeutic in a way that I didn't even realize that I needed. It was. So this cover, y'all, I love this cover. And I know that our country is going through things, I know, but I did get it from Amazon. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, yeah, got it from Amazon. I really love it. It feels nice. It's thick too. This is actually a Hobonichi Weeks cover. And I don't want to slide this notebook out because it took forever to get in there. But long story short, I cut off about this much so that this notebook would fit inside of this cover without me cutting the cover. Because it fit without me cutting off a piece of the back, but it fits better with a piece of the back cut off. I can't, but if I work really hard, because I had it snapped earlier. Child, it don't matter because it don't need to be closed. I'm just saying, I can snap it if I work really hard to snap it. But anyways, here's the cover. I love it. It's just cute. It's just cute. Child, are you in focus? Because y'all know I be all over the place. All right, so, anywho, this notebook was set up like October last year. It's undated. Here go my yawns. It's undated, so it worked. This was already in there. One thing I love about undated planners is the fact that it's undated, but there's like so much blankness that I just love it. So I've in like my B6 Sterling Inks and my A5s, I always do my bills over here and track my weight here. Yeah, shorty gain weight, but whatever. And as you see, I set this up in October. And it's funny because October was a transitional point in my life too. I was leaving You know, I had just within like the last couple of years went back to the workforce, and I left one job and was going to another, and that was a lot. But yeah, so it was set up all the way through December, and I didn't fill it out anymore because I know myself. So I didn't go any further than December, and I didn't get anywhere past the beginning of November. I was in a different spot when I started that job. So then I just jumped into it here in April. Now, I did decide to take this all the way through July. I have to... Somehow I messed this up in July. I need to re-sticker it. Child, listen, I'm old. I took it all the way through August because I have trips planned out through August. But my new year, aka my birthday, is July the 4th, and I like to start a new planner in July. So it's possible that I'll be ready to jump into something else, but I need these calendars so I can fill out the dates and everything, because I actually still need to request time for August. All right, so the rest of the months are blank because, again, I know myself. I am flaky, and I will flake up out of this notebook quick. All right, so I don't know there was no reason why I didn't stay in this notebook other than it just wasn't fitting what was going on at that time. And I'm not gonna lie, and this is gonna sound really petty, but if you know, you know. I didn't like these big old stupid numbers that I put in here. I did not like these numbers, y'all. It was making me so mad. I hated these. It's like no sooner as I did it, I hated it. Anywho, so yeah, that probably had something to do with it, but these notebooks are too expensive for me to be thrown away, so I didn't throw it away. But yeah, I just kind of triflingly did this. It just wasn't, I don't know. Things was going on. It just didn't fit my life, so I jumped out of it. And yeah, so here we are, April. See, I was able to just jump out of December and jump right into April because it's undated. So this is last week because I went and I back planned because that is what I do. I am a back planner. Okay. All right. I back planned last week just to get a feel for what my setup was going to be, which is very similar to what I usually do. Pause. Let's talk about what I got right here. I got this. I have had a Hobonichi Weeks every single year since 2021. Probably before that, but I didn't, for whatever reason, my trifling self didn't start saving them until 2021. So I pulled this out and then I ordered this. I opened it, I touched it. I'm not sure if I want to keep it, or I'm not sure if I want to save this to jump into for July or not. I don't know. So what I can tell you is one of my issues with the weeks, I'm scared of running out of space, but I'm always drawn back to it. It's like one of the few planners I have every single year, no matter what. But I'm always afraid of running out of space. But it's like I've seen other people use more than one for the year. So in this notebook, in the weeks, I feel restricted because I feel like I'm gonna run out of pages. In here, I don't feel like I'm gonna run out of pages, even though I know I will, because back here it's one page for every day, and I can use more than one page a day. Anywho, I'm completely content come July ordering another one. Not that I'll necessarily fill it up. I just feel like I like starting a new planner in July. And what I was thinking about was when I buy these, buy two, so that you can do whatever you want to do for the first half of the year, and you can fill up as much as you want. You can just write. And then when you run out of pages back here, then you can just stop. It doesn't really, it doesn't matter if I fill up the week pages. And then if I know I'm going to use it for 6 months, because these lines is so faint, I literally can block off 6 months and start my journaling there. Or I could take the first half to use for planning and then the second half to use for health tracking or something like that, versus having 2 planners or whatever. Even though I do some of that in my half letter. I know I'm just rambling. This is more like a planner chat, planner update, planner chat, whatever. So, I mean, that is a thought. That is a thought. But I feel so much more comfortable in, like, this is where my notes start. I feel so much more, well, not notes, but, you know, the journaling pages start. I just always feel so much more relaxed in the Sterling Ink notebooks, because I have gone through 2 B6s and an A5, and I just don't know what it is. They feel so freeing. I don't know why. The Hobonichi equivalents feel so restrictive, and I don't know if it's because they're dated. I don't know if it's because the A6 and the A5 got a dated day per page, but I mean, I've worked around that before in my A5 Hobonichi. This was my Han that I started last year on my birthday. And what I did was I covered up these dates and I just did what I wanted to do. And it felt so good. Not to mention, I love Hobonichi paper. And this is the new paper. And I still loved it. Like, I'll be 39 tomorrow. Like, I started this notebook for my birthday. And I did regular dated planning, like, up in here, and it was great because it was more than enough space for me to do it. And in the back, I just did what I wanted to do. And then actually what I did, now I think about it, I lied. I started July on July 1st, and I did 1 day per page, right? And then I went back and I just like free journaled on the pages that had already passed, and it felt so good. Felt so good. But this is very big. And yeah. So I have a bunch of Hobonichi weeks that are not finished because I always feel like I'm gonna run out of space, which is like so crazy. It sounds so crazy. But anyway, let's just look at some of the things that I did, like how I made October goals and objectives. I would never do this in a weeks because I feel like, look at you wasting paper. Y'all, I don't know about the anxiety that weeks gives me, but the draw and the allure that I have to it, like I just can't. I know somebody else can relate, but when I get in here, I just feel like go for the goal. Like, just do you, girl, do you. Even though I wasted some really pretty stickers, I'm thinking about doing something here. And that's it. That was all I had for October because I abandoned it. And then I guess I caught myself coming back in November. And, see? Trifling. Again, I had a lot of stuff going on and nothing going on at all at the same time. And I don't know if I want to do this day a page because it feels like a lot of pressure. Like, what if I don't have anything to write? Then I'm going to feel like I wasted a page. So that's as far as I got in November. Let's look at April. Oh, wait a second, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna have to not look at this page because this is my prayer list page, and I have like people's names and prayer requests and things I'm praying for them that, you know, it ain't nobody else's business. So we're gonna leave that. But this is my intentions, and over here, like, it says prayer list, and it's the same way with the same little sticker in the green writing or whatever. And this is my brain dump. I would never do this in a Hobonichi weeks. Like, it's almost like it's too precious for me to just haphazardly use 2 sheets of paper that I may not fill up. Y'all, I know it sounds crazy. Like, bro, it's just a notebook. But if you know, then you know. And I know I'm rocking this table, and I'm sorry. My elbows is heavy, okay? They heavy. They're not light. So, yeah, this was Saturday, and it felt so good. And then Sunday. And like I said, I did the day per page, and I'm not sure if that's what I want to continue to do. This is my weekly review. I just love it. I had my weekly review in this color and then next week's intentions in this color, and I just really loved it. And I did some more journaling last night and some prayer pages, and then I started planning out Monday. And before I was done, like, I started my morning prayer right there, and I was mad at myself because I was like, man, you still needed more space to write. I didn't have more. So I don't know if I think I kind of like low key want to do the one day a page, or maybe try it again. And then I thought about, what if I did this? But I don't know if I'm gonna like that. I feel like that's gonna get on my nerves after a while. But anyways, so yeah. And then I already wrote out today, because I'm gonna write out prayer and do some journaling in here before I go to bed. And of course, I always pre-decorate some pages because I don't really carry a bunch of stickers around with me like when I go to work. But I do a lot of writing. Well, not a lot of writing, but I do some writing when I'm at work too. So it's not really a setup video because it's like already set up. Like, I already set everything up. Like, this is already set up. Oh, excuse me. Y'all know I don't yawn until I get the camera on. But like, this is my inbox, and I decided to use this long sticker. And when I get done, cross it off or replace the sticker. And then my emotional support notebook, because baby, I love this sticker because it's telling the truths. And this is my 2025 calendar. So this, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Don't know what I'm gonna do here. This was the goals one, and what I was thinking about doing was just writing little goals in each of these boxes and not following what she had at the top, because clearly I covered it up. And yeah, it just feels, I don't know. This is the notebook that I need right now. It's simple, and it's letting me just be me, and that's just kind of what I need. I just kind of need it. I'm just dealing with life, y'all, just like y'all. It's just, I don't know, a little difficult time for you, girl. But it felt good to be in here, so I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive. My husband, he just, y'all, I didn't realize how ashy my hands were. Nobody wasn't even gonna tell me. Anyways, focus. He really just made the weekend great, because he's great. He's awesome. So he definitely helped push me through. And yeah, so that's it, y'all. I guess this was like a planner chat ramble. Yeah. That's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully I can film again soon before my new year starts, because that'd be really trifling if I don't pop back up till July. But y'all know how I do. You know how I do. And excuse me, hopefully next video I can show you how I'm either using or planning to use my half letter, because it still houses a lot of important information that I reference, but I don't necessarily need to reference every day, but I need it. I don't know if I really want to make it like a reference binder, because I don't even know that I like that reference binder, but maybe I do, maybe. But it did feel good to leave it home, because there's nothing in here that I like need. Like, oh my God, I need that. Granted, my passwords is in there, but I have like a little notebook like this that has passwords in it, so I will put that other notebook back in here. Child, let me get off this phone. Let me get off this phone. Let me end this video so I can go my butt to bed, because I'm supposed to be getting up at 5 a.m. and that's going to be mighty hard because it's already 10:29. All right, y'all. Happy planning. I'll holla. Bye.